Yo fam, it's me, Sasha Denbright, and welcome to episode 2 of You Call That Targeting? My gosh! Were you watching the Auburn-Penn State game and that trash targeting call? My gosh, I don't know how they expect these people to play defense with trash flags like that. But anyways, we're going to get straight into it because we got a lot to cover today. So we're going to get right into my week 3 predictions. The ones that I got right, which you know me, I'm Sasha Denbright, I'm going to get most of them right, so we're going to go over the ones I got right. Alabama beats Florida 31-29. Now that was a lot closer game than I thought it was going to be. And that was without Anthony Richardson getting to play for Florida. I was really shocked with the way Florida played. Absolutely, they played great. I mean, they look like a SEC East contender this year. And so, but yeah, I got that one right. Michigan State over Miami. My gosh. I mean, I told you Michigan State would win because Miami is nothing but trash. But they just proved it. I mean, they got beat 38-17. I mean, they got beat like a drum. My gosh, Miami's just terrible. Cincinnati over Indiana, I called it. The experts said it was only a 3.5 point favorite. That's bull absolute crap. Because Cincinnati went in there and beat them 38-24. Cincinnati, I told them to get out there and prove them dang selves. And they did. They looked pretty good. They started out slow, but they looked good in the second half. And then BYU over Arizona State. I knew BYU wasn't going to lose at home. I mean, do people watch football that make these and said Arizona State's a 6.5 point favorite? Whoever made that, you're an absolute piece of trash if you really thought BYU was going to lose that game. My gosh, what an idiot. But anyways, now it is time to go to the segment that I hate, and that is called Eat My Words. The worst segment on my show, because this is me talking about the games that I got wrong, and I absolutely hate it. But anyways, we're going to start out. Louisville beat Central Florida. Central Florida should have won this game, man. They had an opportunity, and then they throw a pick six at the end, and then their dang quarterback gets hurt on the last play of the game trying to lateral a football. And, yeah, he's out for the season, and he's out indefinitely. I don't know when the guy's coming back. And so it just sucks for Central Florida. They lost that one 42-35. West Virginia ended up beating Virginia Tech. The experts were right. They said, hey, they're a 3-point favorite. And I was like, how could they be a 3-point favorite over number 15 Virginia Tech? And they proved me wrong. They beat Virginia Tech 27-21. And then Penn State beats Auburn. And maybe I should have considered the wideout to be a little stronger than what I had. Because I just figured Auburn would still go in there and beat them. But man, I don't know how anybody could go in there and beat Penn State in a wideout. It was a crazy game to watch. And then Notre Dame ended up beating Purdue. That was my upset pick, and which I'm not going to really count that as a bad pick. I mean, it was an upset pick, and that didn't happen. Whatever. Screw it. Anyways, and this had nothing to do with the games that I picked, but, I mean, I saw, actually this morning, because it came on so late, that UCLA lost to Fresno State. So, what an overranked piece of trash. I mean, everybody thought UCLA was the tits this year, and then they go and do that trash. But anyways, it's time to move on and give away some awards. So get ready for the Sasha Denbright Awards. My gosh, I love this part. So we are going to get right into this trash, or actually the good part, and we are going to get straight to the Sasha Denbright Team of the Week. Can I get a drum roll? Nah, we don't need that trash, because you know what the Team of the Week is? The Penn State Nittany Lions. My gosh. I mean, I really didn't have any faith in them, but man, they really showed me that they are something else. I'm telling you, their quarterback just went out there and just had tons of confidence. He said he's the most confident quarterback in the world. I don't like that. I was kind of hoping he would just get beat into the ground, because I don't like cocky pieces of trash. But he went out there and proved it, man. And he proved me wrong and a lot of other people wrong, man. Penn State, they look legit. But now, yes, my favorite award that I give away. I'm telling you, I look forward to the time that I give this away, and it is my trash team of the week. My trash team of the week goes to the Miami Hurricanes. My gosh, what a piece of trash program. I mean, it could have been Florida State again as well because they lost to Wake Forest. They're 0-3 and they're trash. But man, Miami, just what trash they are. My gosh. I mean, they get blown out by Bama. They they win by 2 points against Appalachian State. And then they go and play Michigan State and get their balls knocked off. My gosh, Miami sucks. So congratulations, Miami. You're trash. So now, let's move on to the another award that I enjoy. And it's the hashtag Overranked Award. And for this week, I got it split between two teams because there's apparently two teams in the top 10 that's overranked garbage. And that award will go to the Oklahoma Sooners and the Clemson Tigers. My gosh, Oklahoma they can only beat like Western Carolina by a big margin. They go out there against these teams and they barely beat them. What trash Oklahoma is. My gosh, no defense. Their supposed Heisman candidate quarterback can't do absolute garbage. They just suck balls. And then you got Clemson, who needed a 4th and goal stop against Georgia Tech. Has anybody watched Georgia Tech in the last few years? I mean, they don't run that triple option stuff no more. They're not that team anymore. They're trash. And and Clemson needed a 4th and goal stop. Can you believe that? They're ranked 6th in the nation. I say get them out of the dang top 25. My gosh, overranked trash. But anyways, that's the first part of this episode 2. I hope you enjoyed it. That's kind of the recap of what we had going on in week 3. We're going to get on to week 4 stuff. We're going to get on to some questions. But first, we have a word from our sponsor.
Howdy, Jacob.
Oh, hey, Jim Bob. How are you?
I am good. Can I ask you a question?
Sure, go for it.
Do you not want your truck as cool as mine?
What do you mean, Jim Bob? My truck is pretty rad.
Have you not noticed that my truck has facial hair accessories?
Wow! Is that sideburns for your truck?
Yes, they are called truck burns.
Wow! Where can I get those?
Truckburns.com, of course. They have everything that you need.
What colors do they come in?
Well, I am glad that you asked, because they come in 3 colors. The one you see on my truck is black. They also have brown, and they also have gray, for those old folks.
Oh, wow! I would love a pair of brown ones for my truck. Wouldn't that look great?
Yes, it would look absolutely sick.
Well, Jim Bob, how much do they cost?
Again, I am glad that you asked. It is $49.99 per burn and a $100 installation fee per pair of burns.
Wow, that really sounds like a great deal.
If you think that's a great deal, hold on. I got more for you. If you ordered 2 pair of truck burns from truckburns.com, they will knock $5 off of your total order and throw in an LED flashlight for an additional $5.95 shipping and handling.
Oh, wow. I can always use another LED flashlight.
Yes, look at my flashlight. This thing lights up my world.
Wow, a great deal and a great flashlight. That should be criminal.
Yes, when I ordered these products from truckburns.com, I actually thought police were going to pull up in my yard at any given minute.
Ha! I believe you.
Hey Jacob, look, it's Sasha Denbry, and he is sporting a new lime green colored truck burn.
Yo, fam, you like my truck burns?
Yes, where did you score them burns?
Well, you see, this is my signature color called Alien Snot. Only available at truckburns.com if you type in the promo code MyGosh.
Well, Betty Sue's gonna be mad if I buy more truck burns.
How could she be mad, bro, if you're riding around in a truck with lime green truck burns?
Wow, that is straight facts. Speaking of straight facts, I'm trying to tell my friend Jacob here about how cool truck burns are.
Dude, you need truck burns. Do you even want a woman?
Yes, I would love to date a beautiful woman.
Well, if you want to get to smooching, you got to get to grooving with truck burns.
Wow, I have never thought of it that way. You have completely changed my life. Thank you, Sasha Denbry.
Don't thank me, Jacob. Thank truck burns.
Truck burns, order now while supplies last.
Awesome. Thank you, Truck Burns, for having me on your commercial. Man, you better go get those lime green truck burns. I'm telling you, if you want to impress your friends, use that promo code MyGosh. And you're gonna get all the women. You're gonna get all the cool guys wanting to know where you got your truck burns. I'm telling you, get on truckburns.com. So anyways, we're gonna move on to some week 4 predictions here in just a second. But I got some questions. And last week we had some weird questions, and I have a feeling that those are not going to go away. So here we go. First question from a guy named Greg Elbows. I don't know about you, Sasha, but Lee Corso from Game Day is absolute trash. I love how you use absolute trash, by the way. And needs to retire. He's probably a great dude, but pshh, what you think? Well, this is what I think, Greg Elbows. Lee Corso has been falling off his rocker for about the past 5 years. It used to be cool. I'm telling you, back when I played NCAA 06 on the PlayStation 2, and before you play a game, you'd have Lee Corso put on that mascot head. And it just, man, Lee Corso to me was college football, man. He was awesome. But now he's gone psycho a little bit. I mean, he'll let F-bombs fly on TV. The dude, he can barely talk. Kurt Herbstreit pretty much has to hold his hand during the picks. He is absolute trash, Greg. My gosh, he does need to retire, and they need to replace him with me. Because, you see how solid my picks are. And I'll be glad to wear that mascot head. And, he just always just... And another thing that burns my absolute biscuits about Lee Corso is I love... He tries to get the fans. Like, he'll act like this last week. He'll act like he was going to pick Auburn. And then he switched it at the very end. That's so predictable, Lee Corso. It's so predictable because you do the same garbage every week. Just pick your dang pick and get off the daggum stage. But anyways, that's how I feel about Lee Corso. So there's Greg Elbows with his question. Next question is... It says, this is the Dragon. I'm talking about, when it said the is all caps. The Dragon from A World Turned Black, which is the most crap garbage band. Anyways, he says, what the heck is going on with Clemson's offense? They're supposed to be scoring more points. Hashtag, I don't know what I just said. Slash? I don't know. Hashtag Earl sucks. Well, Earl does suck. My gosh. He's good at drums. He's way better than the Dragon in A World Turned Black. But he sucks as a person, so I do agree with that hashtag. But anyways, let me answer your question. I don't know what's happened with Clemson's offense. It brings me back to last week when I said everybody has their Heisman contenders before the first snap of the season. And that's what they did with old DJ Uyunglele. If that's however you say his trash name. I don't know. Clemson, man, they are falling off big time. It wouldn't shock me if they finish outside of the top 15 this year. And I don't know. I can't explain what's going wrong. To be honest, I haven't watched a lot of Clemson. Because they're trash. I don't want to watch a team score 14 points against Georgia Tech. I mean, I ain't gonna waste my time. I mean, I'm Sasha Denbrough. I got things to do, you know. So I sorry I couldn't really answer your question, but Clemson just sucks trash this year. Next question is from Guadalupe Martinez Chavez Roberts. We've been trying to reach you about your car's extended warranty. Crap, man, I didn't know they were trying to reach me. I guess I'll text them back and figure out about that extended warranty. Next question. Lil Brick asks, who stands the greatest threat to Bama right now, seeing how Florida almost beat them? Also, you seem ghetto. Me and my crisp want to know, is you a hood gangster? Little Brick out. I'll get to the Alabama question. Yeah, Florida I think exposed Alabama. And they do look a little. Their run defense is garbage. And they started out hot on offense, and then they trashed out and got like 3 straight punts there for a while. So I mean, I don't know. I mean, they were exposed, and I would say that the greatest threat to them, I think, is Ole Miss on their schedule. I mean, Ole Miss can put up some dang points. And if Florida ran on them like they did and passed on them like they did with a trash quarterback, they're going to go out there. Matt Corral with Ole Miss is going to go out there and just absolutely, they might score 50 on Bama. And if Bama's offense plays like they did against Florida and Ole Miss can just have a little bit of defense, that could be an upset. I would definitely watch out for that. And then I'm not hood gangster. I'm sorry, Little Brick. I don't know where you thought I was ghetto, but that's just not me, man. I'm sorry. You and your Chris can go out and be a gang and be a hood and gangster and whatnot, but that's not me. Oh crap. The next question is from my trash stepson, Tig Nation Taylor. How does it feel to be wrong on nearly all your weekly predictions? Just wondering what excessive failure feels like. Hashtag 2 thumbs way down. Well, listen here, my trash stepson. I didn't fail too bad. I mean, you're saying that, you know, I got a lot of my predictions right. And I would love to see your predictions, because everything you put your mind to is absolute straight garbage. And I know you couldn't do my job. I know for a daggum garbage fact you could not do this podcast. So how about you just shut your stupid mouth and get down here and be a guest star on my podcast one day. How about you make some dang picks, and we'll see who gets the best picks. Because I'm sick of this absolute trash. You want to type on a keyboard all this big talk. Well, get down here and freaking do something about it. Man, me and your mom are just sick of your trash. All right, we're gonna move on to the next question. My gosh. This next question comes from Tig Nation Headquarters. What? Apparently he has a headquarters now. Trash stepson. It says, does your mom go for it on 4th down, or does she punt? Well, I can tell you this. If you're talking about my mom, the same mom who left me and my twin brother, Natasha Denbrough, in an abandoned toilet factory and just left us for dead, I would say she's the type of mom that will punt, because she likes to give up on life. She likes to be like all those trash coaches that go out there and punt on 4th down. What kind of trash coach punts the ball? You always go for it. I don't care if it's 4th and 35 on your own 5-yard line. Go for that. Go for that. I mean, grow a pair and go for it. And that's something my mom couldn't do. She couldn't go for it. She couldn't go for me and my brother. She left us, and she punted the dang ball on us. What a piece of trash. What a stupid question to even get that. Get me all worked up over it. I got one more question. Oh, great. And it's from Susie Tits McGorgensen again. Let me see if I can just gather myself for this one. Who do you foresee? Who uses the word foresee? Who do you foresee in the SEC championship? Because we all know with those eyes, you can tell the future. I know my eyes are good looking, and I know I have great eyes. And I'll catch you looking at them if we ever meet in person. You'll just get lost in my dreamy eyes. And you'll want some of this sausage and brie. Ask Tig's mom how dreamy these eyes are. But anyways, I can't tell the future, but I can tell you this. SEC championship, I still think Bama's going to walk in because Ole Miss is probably the only team that has a chance of beating them, but they won't win out. They won't go undefeated. And so Alabama will walk in the West. And in the East right now, it's still a toss-up between Florida and Georgia. I want to say Florida's going to beat Georgia based off the way they played against Alabama. But look, Alabama didn't play that great. If I was Alabama, I'd be worried about playing. I'd be worried about playing Georgia because their defense is just insane. But it's definitely Bama. And I guess I could go out on a limb. I think Florida gets it done. I think it's Alabama and Florida in the SEC championship. So there is our questions after just completely just shattering my heart bringing up my mom like that because my mom is trash. And so is my stepson and all that stuff. But man, this podcast is going a little long, so we're going to get straight to our Week 4 predictions. Week 4 predictions. Notre Dame versus Wisconsin. So I heard this is at a neutral site. So I think it's at Soldier Field is what I heard. I don't know. I didn't look into it. But Notre Dame's going to lose this game because they're absolute trash. They're ranked number 12, but they're overrated. Overrated garbage. They're going to lose to Wisconsin. Texas Tech at Texas. I'm going to go with Texas just because I like them at home. But Texas is trash, but they'll probably find a way to win. Texas A&M at Arkansas. I'm going to go with a little bit of an upset, and I'm going to say Arkansas is going to do this thing. I think it's finally their chance to prove themselves and that Arkansas football is back. They're at home. Go whatever, woo pig suey or whatever they say. I don't even know because who even talks about a pig? But go Arkansas. Tennessee at Florida. I put this on here. It's like I think Florida's a 19-point favorite coming out, today. I think that spread will get a little closer by the end of the week. I think Tennessee might hang with them for a little bit. They tend to play Florida good all the time, but it's at the Swamp. I'm going with Florida. West Virginia at number 4, Oklahoma. I think Oklahoma's only like maybe 15-point favorite or something like that. Oklahoma has been trash. And I mean, West Virginia went in and, they beat Virginia Tech this past week. I think they look good. I know this is on the road. This is at Oklahoma. Oklahoma will squeak by, but I think West Virginia is going to give them all that they can handle. And then my upset pick of the week is number 6 Clemson losing to North Carolina State because Clemson has no offense. They're nothing but trash. And NC State's one of those teams that they can upset you. And it happens. It happens every year. North Carolina State is one of those teams that, they shouldn't win, but they do. They find a way. And so that's my upset pick. Thank you for tuning in. I can't wait till episode 3. And this has been awesome. So I appreciate it. If you have any questions, any topics you want to talk about next week, please comment below on the video. Send me a text. Send me an email. Get with me on Twitter. Get with me on Instagram. I don't care. Get them to me somehow. And let's talk about football next week. Thank you.